So this activity is called Have You Ever, and it's actually come from the Sharp Solutions Toolkit. It's the activity called Sun Shines On, and I've adapted it slightly for this training, as you'll see in the video. I guess the main reason I run an activity like this early on in a session with young people is to get them engaged, get the blood flowing, get them moving around, swapping seats around if people are kind of annoying each other or whatever, and actually to start talking about the needs the young people have around issue-based stuff. So if you notice in the video that the first question I asked, I think, was something along the lines of, have you ever drank a bottle of Buckfast and smoked a cigarette at the same time? So I guess it's a similar question to that. And then people start to move very, very quickly. And for example, out of 11 or 12 people in the room, if 8 of them move, then I know 8 of them have drank Buckfast. And if they're only between the ages of 14 and 16, then it's given me good information that I can take on in the future. Just be aware as a practitioner, though, it's probably a good idea to maybe just be aware how much honesty you actually want to bring into the room, how open you want to be. It's probably a good idea to just be aware of that. So I was quite honest, but you don't have to be quite so honest. Now I've made this quite a small sort of circle, but what's going to happen is I'm going to say, have you ever? Right? So I'm going to say, have you ever? And I'm going to say something. Now if you've done it, for any reason, if you've done it, you have to move chairs. Now whatever happens, you're not allowed to move to the chair next to you. You have to move to a chair at least 2 away from you. So for example, if I says, have you ever smoked cigarettes while drinking Buckfast? Right? Now Julie's done it, right? So Julie would have to move. I would know that Julie's done that, and I'd know that she's going to move. Now Julie would jump up straight away, and I'd jump onto her seat. So I've now got her seat. And if Julie doesn't come over here and grab this seat in time, because you're going to jump up as well, because I know you've done that. So if you jump off this seat quick enough and Julie grabs it, you're going to be left in the middle. What's going to happen is you're going to have to turn and say, have you ever? And think of something else. And it could be as simple, if you can't think of something, it could be as simple as tie your shoelaces. Okay, you ready? Right. Have you ever kissed somebody?
Have anybody been sick after having a drink?
I never a cocktail. Have you ever sworn at your mother?
Have you ever taken Class A drugs?
I don't know. What's that?
Things like
AKs,
AKs,
and-
speed, cocaine. Ah, but I was having them.
Have you ever kissed a boy?
Have have you ever had sex?
Hey, somebody's not telling the truth here. Anybody done something then regretted it?
We're going to finish this game just now and we're going to move on to something else. Did you enjoy that, first of all? What do you think the reason was that I played that game? What was the reason why I did it?
Honest.
Honesty, yeah, it's a bit of trust and honesty.
Find out information.
Find out information. So what do I know about this group just now? What's the key bits of information that I've gathered?
Everything that you've done.
Okay, so that's one thing, but I guess what I know about this room is there's people in this room that take drugs. There's people in this room that smoke cigarettes. There's people in this room that drink alcohol. There's people in this room that have carried a knife. There's people in this room that have regretted something that they have done. So they've done something, behaved in a way and then regretted it. There's people in this room that have had sex. There's people in this room that have kissed boys.
I didn't move my seat.
So I guess so I guess what we're saying here is I know quite a lot of information about this group. Alright? So if I'm delivering some stuff around knife crime and gang culture and drugs and alcohol and stuff, I guess I've got the right people sitting in the room right now. Am I right in saying that? Right? Okay. Another interesting point I'd like to make, just to finish things off, to end up the activity, is I spend a bit of time at the end of the activity discussing with the young people what I've just found out. So I'm being very honest with them and telling them what information I've just found out. So I might list the information that I've found out about the young people, so that they know in the future when I'm working with them, I might be raising discussions around these issues. So, for example, some of the stuff that I made them aware of, that I found out, and how many people in the room have done certain things, was around alcohol, drugs, knife crime, even sexual health, a variety of things like that.